Welcome back and thanks for sticking around. The 4th of July is a day of celebration for most. For others, it can be triggering and be cause for behavioral health concerns. Here to teach us more, I'm joined now by Cramer from Greenleaf. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. Now, if you don't mind, can you please break down exactly what behavioral health problems are?
Sure. So behavioral health in general is looking at your emotions, your behavior, and in your overall well-being. So a lot of what you hear of mental health, behavioral health diagnoses, and you'll hear that a lot, and which could be substance issues, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. So there's a lot of different diagnoses that kind of fall under that umbrella of behavioral health.
Wow. And I know before we were discussing, this isn't just something that surrounds people in the military, it's someone that surrounds anyone.
Absolutely. So, mentioning like the upcoming holiday, like July 4th, focusing on that PTSD, not necessarily just the military, obviously a big focus of people that have experienced trauma in combat, but it could be someone who has had gun violence or anything that's any kind of trauma related issue can cause individuals to have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Absolutely. Now, what about the day July 4th kind of triggers a lot of people?
Sure. So a lot of, loud noises, fireworks, a lot of large gatherings of people, overstimulation. So a lot of that can cause triggers for individuals that have been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. So that can bring up a lot of different feelings, emotions, and things like that can re-trigger that trauma.
Got you. Now, what can we as a community do to help people?
So especially with the 4th of July, so a lot of times we talk about the 4th of July actual fireworks on that night, but a lot of people in the neighborhoods have fireworks that go off before, after, just being aware of the individuals in the community that might be dealing with post-traumatic stress. And so talking to your neighbors and friends, making sure, they're okay during this time, being aware of that other people could be triggered by that. While you're having a good time and having fun doesn't mean that your friends and neighbors are also having a good time. It might be a very stressful time for them.
Got you. So, now, if you are a person that is triggered by these things, what should you do? Where should you go?
So if it's to where you need help, always reach out. There is the 988 number that's for suicide prevention and awareness number that people can call if they're having issues. Our resources are always available 24/7 as well, so you can call our 800 number, which is 800-247-2747. They can call anytime. We have folks on hand 24/7 to talk to them, get information. They can do a free assessment if there's any need for them to come in for any type of treatment. They can also visit us on our website. It's can't even talk.
Yeah, it's hard to remember on the spot.
I know. So it's our greenleafhospital.com website. They can look on there and peruse all of the different services that we have that we can help with.
Now, if people also want to be a help to others, is that also where they should look to get more information?
Yes, they can get more information. They can talk with their loved one or someone they know is struggling and kind of present the information, talk to them about it. It's always good to offer that support if they need help calling or looking through the information or really trying to get an idea of what needs that they might have.
Okay. And do you have a contact number that people can also reach out to?
Sure, and they can call that 1-800 number. That goes right to the Greenleaf Hospital intake number, and so they can reach out and ask questions through there.
Got you. But before we go, are there any misconceptions that people maybe have around, different triggers in this holiday or anything?
Sure. I guess, just what I said earlier, that a lot of people are focused on their enjoyment and celebrating the holiday and not understanding or realizing other people it's stressful for them. Even people who, have the post-traumatic stress or substance issues, if they're at a party and people are drinking and so they might be triggered or uncomfortable or so, I think people just aren't aware of how it affects other people while they're focusing on this is a celebratory event. So,
got you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming by. I'm sure this helped a lot of people.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
No, absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick break.